Imagine a land nestled between towering mountains, blessed with breathtaking landscapes and steeped in a rich tapestry of history. Welcome to Gilgit, Baltistan and Kashmir. Situated in the northernmost part of the Indian subcontinent, these regions are not only known for their picturesque beauty, but also for their cultural significance. Gilgit-Baltistan, a land of rugged mountains and pristine rivers, is home to some of the world's highest peaks. Kashmir, on the other hand, is often referred to as paradise on earth, owing to its captivating beauty. Their cultural importance is as vast as their geography, with a diverse blend of traditions, languages, and cuisines that reflect the rich heritage of these lands. But these regions aren't just about scenic beauty and cultural diversity. They have a deep-rooted history that is as fascinating as it is complex. Now let's delve into the intriguing history of these lands and uncover their past. Our journey starts thousands of years ago during the Maurya Empire. This period marked the onset of organized, large-scale political structures in the region. The Maurya Empire, under the leadership of Emperor Ashoka, extended its influence over much of present-day Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir. This was the time when the region started to see the establishment of urban centers and the spread of Buddhism. After the Maurya Empire, the region came under the rule of the Kushan Empire. The Kushan rule, spanning from the 1st to the 3rd century, was known for its religious tolerance and cultural diversity. This era saw the flourishing of Buddhism, with the construction of numerous stupas and monasteries. The Kushan Empire also played a crucial role in facilitating trade and cultural exchange between the East and the West along the Silk Road. As time passed, the Gupta Empire had a significant influence on the region. The Gupta era, known as the Golden Age of India, brought advancements in science, technology, engineering, art, dialectic, literature, logic, mathematics, astronomy, religion, and philosophy. While the Gupta Empire did not directly rule over Gilgit, Baltistan and Kashmir, their cultural and intellectual legacy had a profound impact on the region. The advent of Islam in the region occurred around the 8th century during the expansion of the Abbasid Caliphate. This marked a significant shift in the religious and cultural landscape of the region. Islam gradually became the dominant religion, coexisting with Buddhism and other indigenous faiths. This was a time of considerable transformation as the region assimilated new cultural, linguistic, and religious influences. These ancient times laid the foundation for the cultural and religious diversity we see today. The rule of the Maurya Empire, the Kushan Empire, the influence of the Gupta Empire, and the advent of Islam were not just periods of political change. They were defining moments that shaped the cultural, religious, and social fabric of Gilgit, Baltistan, and Kashmir, giving rise to the rich tapestry of cultures that we see in the region today. As we move into the Middle Ages, the region becomes a melting pot of influences. Let's first journey to the time when the Turkic empires dominated the region. With their strong military prowess, the Turkic rulers established a firm grip over Gilgit, Baltistan, and Kashmir. But they didn't just bring their military might, they also introduced their unique cultural traditions, influencing the local lifestyle considerably. Transitioning from the Turkic rule, the region then came under the sway of the mighty Mongol Empire. The Mongols, led by their charismatic leader Genghis Khan, were known for their horse-riding skills and their nomadic way of life. The Mongol period was marked by a mix of conflict and cultural exchange, as the Mongols' nomadic lifestyle and shamanistic beliefs met with the settled cultures and diverse religions of the region. The tides of time then swept in the Chak dynasty in Kashmir. The Chaks were fervent patrons of arts and architecture, and their rule was a period of notable cultural and architectural development. They commissioned many temples, monasteries, and other structures that still stand today as a testament to their architectural prowess. The Chak rule, though relatively short-lived, left a lasting imprint on the cultural landscape of Kashmir. Lastly, the region saw the arrival of the Mughals, who brought with them a rich tapestry of Persian-influenced culture and architecture. The Mughal emperors, particularly Akbar, took a keen interest in the region, building beautiful gardens and architectural marvels like the Shalimar Gardens in Kashmir. They also fostered a sense of harmony among the diverse religious and cultural groups in the region. Each of these periods added a new layer to the rich tapestry of the region's culture and history. The Turkic and Mongol empires, the Chak dynasty, and the Mughals each left their mark, shaping the region's identity in their own unique way. From architecture to philosophy, from art to religion, the influence of these periods can still be felt today in the region's vibrant cultural landscape. These periods brought a wealth of cultural, architectural, and philosophical contributions to the region. The tides of history continue to turn, leading us to the modern era. As we step into the 19th century, we find the Sikh Empire, under the leadership of Maharaja Ranjit Singh, extending its rule over the regions of Gilgit, Baltistan, and Kashmir. The Sikhs, known for their military prowess, held sway for several decades, their rule marked by a series of administrative reforms and infrastructural developments. But as the clock ticked on, the Dogra emerged as the new rulers. In the mid-19th century, the British, who had established their rule over the Indian subcontinent, sold Kashmir to the Dogra ruler Gulab Singh under the infamous Treaty of Amritsar. This marked the beginning of a century-long rule of the Dogras over Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan. The Dogras, albeit their oppressive reign, played a significant role in shaping the socio-economic landscape of the region. The tectonic plates of history shifted once again in the mid-20th century. With the end of British colonization in 1947, the Indian subcontinent was partitioned into two independent nations, India and Pakistan. This was a period of great turmoil and uncertainty, and the fate of Gilgit, Baltistan, and Kashmir hung in the balance. Their strategic location, nestled between the two new nations, turned these regions into a hotbed of political intrigue and conflict. In the subsequent years, the region witnessed a series of political upheavals, with both India and Pakistan vying for control. The people of Gilgit, Baltistan, and Kashmir, caught in the crossfire of these geopolitical tensions, played a pivotal role in shaping the course of history. Their resilience and determination in the face of adversity have left an indelible mark on the annals of history. The modern era, though fraught with conflict and uncertainty, has also seen the emergence of a robust civil society and a vibrant cultural scene in both regions. Despite the challenges, the people continue to hold on to their rich heritage, their unique traditions, and their unwavering spirit. These times witnessed dramatic changes that shaped the current political landscape of the region. In the recent past, the region has been at the center of political and territorial disputes. The late 20th century bore witness to a series of Indo-Pakistani wars, the echoes of which still reverberate today. The first of these conflicts ignited shortly after the partition of India in 1947, with two more following in the decades after. The root of these wars and the ongoing tension lies in the unresolved question of sovereignty over Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir. This region, nestled in the northernmost part of the Indian subcontinent, is a kaleidoscope of cultures, languages, and traditions. But it is also a land divided, with areas administered by India, Pakistan, and China. Today, the political status of Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir remains complex and contentious. In India-administered Kashmir, autonomy has been significantly reduced in recent years, leading to widespread protests and international concern. Meanwhile, Pakistan-administered Gilgit-Baltistan has also seen demands for greater autonomy and recognition of its unique cultural identity. The people of these regions face numerous challenges. They live in the shadow of militarization and conflict, their daily lives punctuated by the rhythms of political uncertainty. Access to basic services can be sporadic, and opportunities for economic advancement are often limited. Yet, it's crucial to remember that these territories are not just geopolitical chess pieces. They are home to millions of people with their own hopes, dreams, and aspirations. And despite the pressures, these communities continue to show remarkable resilience. In the face of adversity, they cultivate their land, preserve their cultural heritage, and seek to build a better future for their children. They navigate the complexities of their situation with a blend of pragmatism and optimism, embodying a spirit that refuses to be extinguished. Despite the challenges, the spirit of the people remains unbroken as they strive for peace and prosperity. They remind us that the story of Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir is, above all, a human story, one that continues to unfold, driven by the indomitable will of its people. Our journey through time brings us back to the present day. As we've traversed the centuries, we've seen the rich tapestry of history that Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir are woven into. From the ancient civilizations that first settled these lands, to the medieval kingdoms that left indelible marks on their culture, and then on to the modern era, where the world has watched as these regions navigated through conflict and change. The cultural diversity of Gilgit, Baltistan, and Kashmir is a testament to the varied influences that have shaped these regions. From the unique languages spoken, to the intricate art forms, and the mesmerizing music and dance, these elements all carry the fingerprints of their history. But history doesn't end here. It continues to be written every day. The future of Gilgit, Baltistan, and Kashmir, like their past, is a story in the making. A story that promises to be just as compelling and rich. History, after all, is not just about the past. It's about how the past shapes the present, and the present shapes the future. And the future of Gilgit, Baltistan, and Kashmir, like their past, promises to be a compelling journey.